Hi you guys. I just received my Gemstone Orphanage Doorstep subscription October edition. I am so excited to open this box and see what's inside. So the first thing is the list of items that comes in the box. So it says, meet your new Doorstep baby. A one-of-a-kind, unique gemstone orphan symbolizing promise and hope. This beautiful Volcano cherry quartz pendant stone is full of fiery passion and wants to share a marvelous future with you, becoming a treasured soulmate. So here's the list of all the items we'll be looking at. Some really important stuff. Congratulations on becoming a proud new owner of a Doorstep Orphan gemstone. It also comes with an adoption certificate, and we'll look at that in a second. And we receive one of those with each orphan, which includes the name and a unique registration number to help identify your gemstone should it ever be lost, stolen, or gifted to someone else. It also lists some of the unique features and attributes of your new friend. I also wanted to read this piece, which I think is really important. Remember, you don't have to limit yourself to just one. We believe in big gemstone families, and we also make a contribution to a children's charity each time we place one of our orphans into a new home. We feel all children need and deserve good homes, medical services, and a chance to grow and reach their full potential. I think that is so beautiful. I also think this makes this subscription very unique and special. So thank you, Debbie and Steve, for making that contribution. Here is the adoption paperwork. And my orphan's name is Amber, and it's a Volcano cherry quartz. And this is a relatively new stone, and this paper does discuss the characteristics of the gemstone. It is a man-made and natural gemstone. It is created using natural quartz material and cinnabar. It's then melted and given its dazzling, energetic flashes of color. Cloud patterns, swirls, plumes, and speckles are created by minerals added to the quartz and contribute to the crystal's brilliance. I love that this gemstone's main attribute is a stone of faith and hope. Also, isn't their stationery just super pretty too? Can we just appreciate all of the detail that they put into their subscription boxes? Now let's take a look at each of the items that will come in your October subscription. All right, so inside of here is the Gemstone Orphan. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at how beautiful this gemstone is. Its name is Amber. It is gorgeous. Okay, time to flip it over. Oh my gosh. It already has my fingerprints on it. Oh, you guys, it is beautiful. I love the teardrop shape as well. It's one of my favorite shapes for a pendant. It's just beautiful. Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to hold this for a second and give you some information. So their official unboxing video is linked below, along with a link to subscribe to their December's box. And there is a deadline. You have to subscribe by November 1st. October's box is sold out, and that's why December is the next available edition. This is $34.94 plus $6 shipping and handling, and that is every 2 months. It automatically renews, so once you do subscribe, you are in the program and good to go. And there are a few extras from the box and a few orphan stones that will be posted in the Adopt a Box section a few days after all of the October boxes have shipped. So be on the lookout for those. So they also included a few items in this beautiful box that are not going to be listed on your item list, but are just beautiful free gifts from Debbie and Steve. So let's take a look at those. Oh my goodness. So the first item is a hand-blown glass pendant. It is very delicate. It has got a hole going through the middle. And it is absolutely beautiful. And I just love how light it is. It is an orange and green swirl. And that will be absolutely beautiful for a pendant. It's so delicate though. I want to protect it. I saw Jenny's unboxing and she made, you guys, she made a little bed in her bead organizer for this bead. It was so cute. The other item are check pressed glass and fire polished beads. Oh my gosh, I love the butterflies. So you get 2 butterflies. You get 2 leaves. You get 2 larger, possibly 6O beads, and then 2, 4, 6 of these cube crystals, or maybe they're fire polished check glass, but they are super pretty. So those are the free gifts from Debbie and Steve. Thank you. Okay, time to get into the main part of the box. Okay. Okay, let's get a bead mat out. Okay, going through all the items in the subscription box, starting with Volcano Cherry Quartz frosted rounds, and these are an 8mm size. How cool are these? These have fire looking striations. You've got cherry colored clear quartz, and they're all this matte frosted color. I love how they're so unique and different. I love all the differences in these beads. Oh, look at that one. That one's very cool. Look at those guys, are like little buddies. The next item you get is Volcano Cherry Quartz rounds in a 6mm, and these are not matte and frosted. These are just a polished 6mm round bead. Look at how pretty those are. A lot of pinks and a lot of clear quartz. And then you get cherry quartz faceted rounds, and these are in 4mm. And these are very sparkly. And I really like the soft cherry tone of this strand. Next we have cherry quartz stars and faceted hearts. These are an A grade and you get 2 of each. Oh, I love the soft faceting on these hearts. Those are very pretty. You can see the cuts on these. And they're very gentle facet. Sometimes gemstones will have a much sharper cut on the facets. These are very soft, but still add to that sparkle and shine. And then we have 15 8 by 5mm rutilated quartz faceted rondelles. And these look to be a very soft yellow, almost like a citrine color. And it has the rutilation in there. I love rutilated quartz. So those are definitely going in a project. Then we have agate column beads. They are 16 by 6mm and you get 6 of them. And they are said to be a chocolate. This is kind of the color of, you know, those chocolate oranges you get during Christmas time? And not really that dark chocolate color, but it reminds me of the orange. The orange, I don't know why I'm thinking of the orange flavor, but it's kind of an orangey chocolate. So I would say those chocolatey oranges that you get in your stockings. Next on the list are yellow and red jade rice. These are mixed sizes. You get 8 12 by 6mm and 9 by 6mm, and you get 13 total. So here is the larger size. Come back, buddy. That guy. And then here is the smaller size. But you get a good variation of colors in this one too. You get the oranges, you get a little of these kind of tannish yellow, and then that really pretty white quartz. Next we have topaz jade faceted ovals, and you get 5 of them. And these are absolutely gorgeous. And these have those really soft facets again, just like the hearts. I love this guy, this like creamy yellow, custardy color. And they all match really well. And then we have carved pumpkins in red aventurine and yellow jade. And you get 8 of these, and they're 10 by 8mm. So here's the yellow. And the red. Those are perfect for fall. Those little happy pumpkin guys. And next we have these guys, and these remind me of something. I'll have to tell you guys what it reminds me of in another video when I can remember what it is. But these are Mashon jade rounds, and you get 25 of them. And they're 6 millimeters. I feel like there's like a snack or something that this reminds me of. But I love, this is very cool. It's got a nice black stripe, but then it's got some other colors just freckled in there. I mean, there's a little bit of oranges, there's a little bit of like reds in there too, just dotted in there. Then we've got rutilated quartz chips, and these are 5 to 10 millimeters, and you get a 7 to 8 inch strand. How cool are these? Oh my gosh. Look at this guy. Whoa, maybe can we look at him? That has got the coolest, well, rutilation. Okay. It's hard to zoom in. That's hard to zoom in on. But we've got some greens and oranges. We have clear. Oh wow. I didn't see this one. This is this a copper rutilation? Oh my gosh. How cool is that? And then we've got some gold rutilation. And black, I'm not sure what makes the black, but this is a very cool strand. I love that. Nestle that one up in there. And we've got some hematite spacers in antique copper plating. This is a 4 by 2 millimeter. And you get over 90 beads. Oh, nice. I was actually just looking for little spacer beads like this. And this will be perfect with this, this color scheme. And then we have some hematite faceted rondelles and antique copper plating. And this is a 3 by 2 millimeter. You get 50 of these. And they look like little bolts. Oh. They're trying to bolt away. Okay, so then we have Australian crystal inverted diamond in a silver champagne, and this is a 10 by 8 millimeter size, and you get 2 of them. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This kind of reminds me of like a little dress. Like you could make a little angel, you could make a pair of angels. So there is the top and the side. And those are really cool. Some Czech crystal briolette drops and celestial champagne. These are 8 by 6 millimeters, and you get 6 of them. Oh, these guys are really sparkly. These are really pretty, kind of a deeper, like an ember orange. And I think I'm going to have to put these in drop earrings. See how many do we have? I could do 2 pairs with three wire wrapped briolets each in earrings. I think I want to do like gold chain and then have them varying lengths with those briolet drops. I think that's going to be a project. And then we have these two-tone designer glass pumpkins. You get 8 of them, and they are 12 by 9 millimeters. Wow, look at these guys. These are really pretty. I love the shape, and I also love the color. I love this, like, I love the milky white. Kind of reminds me of like the milk glass. And then it has this beautiful gold plating on half of them. Wow, these are so pretty. I'm just in awe of how pretty all the different elements of this box are. Okay, then we have crystal cubes in a Peru color, and they are 2.5 millimeters. And I'm going to dump them out. We have champagne, we have kind of a lavender gray color, and we have that mustardy yellow. And then also, let's see, there is another lighter color. It's kind of a light pinky tan. So a really lovely mix there. And look at the shine. The little cubes have little facets on around the edges. Very pretty. Okay, we didn't drop any of those little cubes. Now we've got crystal bicones, and this is in that Peru color again. And these ones are 4 millimeters. And you get about 80 to 85 on this full strand. Look at the sparkle. Okay, absolutely beautiful. Look, it's still sparkling like from way down here. Okay, now we have some some ear studs in red copper donuts, and these are a stainless steel. These are 10 millimeter, and you get 1 pair. So these are on posts. You get the earring back, and there is the copper donut, and then there's a hole here at the bottom, so you can add a dangle. You can wrap them, you can wire wrap these. But I do love them being in the stainless steel metal. And then a component that did not make the component list that you'll get, but did make it into this bag, are these surgical stainless steel ear hooks. And these are a rose gold plating. Okay, next we have toggle clasp Tibetan style flower and leaf. These are lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free. They are about an 18 by 14 millimeter clasp and toggle. And you get 2 pairs. And they are double-sided. Whoop. And then we have metal bead antique copper Tibetan lantern shapes. And you get 10 of them, and they are 10 by 7 millimeters. And these are cool. They look like little balloons or lanterns or little, maybe those little candies. These would be super pretty though. I'm thinking bracelet or necklace. They are a little heavier, so in an earring they would add a lot of weight because I would probably use multiple pieces. Actually, no, they are pretty heavy, so I would put them in a necklace or a bracelet just due to the weight. And then we have these ball head pins in antique copper plated brass. They are 70 millimeters and you get 20 of them. And they are so long, they are sticking right out of the plastic here. But these are nice and long, and these are very, none of them are bent cricket or anything. They are very, very nice quality head pins. And I love the ball head pin. My goodness, they're huge though. They're like, look at that on my hand. They're almost, let's see if you put two of them together. They're like the length of my, oh, they're like the length of my hand. So these are super long. We have end caps in antique copper. These are Tibetan acorn shaped. These are lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free. 10 by 10. Oh, look at that, you guys. They just kind of all, I literally just did that and they popped in together. Okay. Okay, so, okay, back to the details. So they're 10 by 10 millimeter. You get 4 of them. They are super cool. Little beading buddies here. And I have always wanted to make a tassel with one of these caps, so I think I might do that with this. Just add a bunch of dangles and then put all the threads through the hole there and then create a really fun dangle, because these are a lot larger bead caps. So how cool. Let's see, I'm trying to find space here. So many items in this subscription box. Okay, let's see. All right, 2 more listed items here. We've got bead caps in antique copper. It's a Tibetan style flower. And these are lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free. And you get 20 of them. So here is the top. Little dome guy, and then the back of them. Oops. Okay, finding some space on my mat. All right, the last item on the list is an antique copper chain, and this is a Figaro chain. This is lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free, and you get 36 inches of this. So in another one of Debbie's and Steve's videos, she was showing a chain that they call a mother and son chain because there's a big link and a little link, and this one you've got big links, little links, and big links. So I was thinking, instead of a mother-son chain, this one could be the whole family, because you have like mom, kids, dad. Anyway. All right. We'll put the family links down. You get your orphan pendant stone with the 26 items here, which on the list is an $88.70 value. You also get the surgical steel rose gold plated ear wires that weren't listed that are additional. You also get an antique copper pinch bail you can use on your pendant so that you can use it on a necklace really easily. And then additionally, you get your hand-blown glass pendant, which is absolutely beautiful. And then the bag of check glass, pressed glass, and fire polish beads here. So I think you're getting an extra 4 items that aren't on your list here. So I think that makes it, what, 30 items plus your orphan. Thank you, Debbie and Steve, for this absolutely gorgeously curated gemstone box. I cannot wait to start designing, and I already have a few ideas. All right, you guys, I will talk to you next time. Bye.